Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm gonna give you 5 tips to prepare your car for winter that will not leave you stranded, that will help you and get you from point A to point B without getting stranded, without being stuck on the road. It could be a crazy cold winter. You don't want to go to the grocery store, turn off your car, go inside, buy your groceries, come back, and the car don't start. So before that happens, check out my video. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like, and hit that bell button so you get notification on every new video I post. All right, a lot of information I'm going to be giving out. I can help you. You can send me a message if you need help with anything. Check engine code, just send me a message. All right, throw it at me, send me a message. Anyways, so tip number 5, we're going to start off from the bottom and work our way up. So let's get this thing going and start off, and we're going to check out the first tip I'm going to give you. First thing first, check your belt, okay? Your belt is located on the side of the engine. Some cars, if your engine is sitting this direction, you'll see belts here. Some engine will have belts here. Some belt will have belts over here, right? If you have a timing belt, take a look at that also. So some signals and signs these belts will give you, they will squeak. As soon as in the morning, if you start on cold weather, it doesn't even have to be crazy cold, like in October, beginning of October, when it starts to get cold, the belt will start to chick, chick, chick like that, okay? It will make noise like that, squeaking noise. Another sign, it will make a crazy loud noise on a start of a cold, okay? That means your belt is either stretched out too far, it's old, worn out, it does not hold itself, and it slips off the pulleys, okay? But anyways, that's one thing you have to do, check, okay? And I got a lot of belts sitting over here. These are the used belts, like for show and tell. This came off of Acura TL right here. All right, so this belt is old and it was squeaking. The material was no good, even though the belt looked good. Here's another belt, came off of Benz, okay? This one was grinding as well. And then I got belts up there. These are all show and tell, okay? Some has cracks over here. You will see cracks on the grooves of these belts. So the belt gotta go. If you hear noises, if the belt looks cold, if you have not replaced your belt in 30,000 miles, get rid of it, okay? Get rid of it. You don't want that thing to break on you and get you stuck on the road. All right, so do pay attention to your belts. Number 4, I hope you're ready for number 4. Number 4 involves your windshield and wipers and how you're gonna see on a rainy snow day, and if you have a sleet, that's gonna be a tip number 4, okay? All right, so we're looking at these wiper blades. You see this? These wiper blades are done. They don't even move from their spot. They're like yanked down, all right? They will bounce and squeak, and they will leave streaks behind, all right? So if your wipers are older than 6 months, they're cracked up. If you have this thing just hanging from the side over here, it's gotta go, all right? Another thing is, if you have a back wiper, it's gotta go also. I'll replace this one on this customer, and make sure you clean the surface where it sits at. And this is gonna lead us to another tip, which involves cleaning this windshield, all right? But anyways, that's gonna be another tip, and when it's time for the next tip, I will let you know. All right, so take care of your wiper blades. If it's raining and snowing, you're gonna need a good wiping, okay? So you can see up ahead. All right, so that was a good tip number 4 there for you guys. Check out your wiper blades and make sure they're nice and good. Tip number 3, fluids. Very critical to check your fluids in winter. If you don't check your fluids, you're gonna do a lot of harm, okay? This is antifreeze. If you have not flushed your antifreeze, never ever, like I see customers that have never ever done a flush. Flush your antifreeze, because this can freeze, okay? And then I have a de-icer. You want to put this in as windshield washer fluid, because you don't want that to freeze. So a few things we're going to talk about, but I'm going to throw in a bonus tip, de-icer. This spray is really good. If you have windshield frozen during winter, or your wipers, you could just spray this onto the car and it's gonna melt the ice just like you're putting on a de-icer. There it is. Check out a video I did how to de-ice your car. But anyways, let me talk more about these fluids. All right, so right here you have a reservoir for antifreeze. You have a radiator with the radiator cap. You do need to check your antifreeze. If you haven't flushed it, change it, flush it, because This antifreeze runs into your engine, to your engine blocks from the bottom. It goes into the pump and it gives you heat, okay? That's another thing. If you're low on antifreeze, your heat's not gonna work. So check that out, all right? But what's a damage cause of this? If it freezes, you crank the car, the water pump spins. It's gonna break the pump. It's gonna do all kinds of damage, break your timing chain, timing belt, the regular belt, alternator belt. And it might even crack your block, because you know ice, when it freezes, it expands. Water, when it freezes, it expands, and it will crack your block. All right, you don't want that. And that can cost you good $4,000 to $5,000 depending on the place, what kind of engine you put up, what kind of car you have. Okay, let's go further. De-icer right here. This is a de-icer. This is made by Rain-X. That's the company. This is your washer fluid, goes in here. This is the fluid that splashes your windshield. It's gonna give you good cleaning. Plus, this does not freeze, okay? Well, anything will freeze in the winter, but chances are, less chances are freezing, okay? But that's it with the fluids. Check your other fluids: transmission fluid, engine fluid, brake fluid, power steering fluid. Check all your fluid, okay? Don't leave nothing behind. All right, check your engine oil. Get everything done for the winter. Get it ready. Have your mechanic do a 21-point inspection and go further. All right, so we're gonna move on to our next step. Okay, the next step is very critical. Very critical. Bada bing, bada boom. Your tires. Check your tires. If your tires are old and worn out, replace your tires. They need to have good traction in snow, okay? You could check the depth of the tire, have your mechanic check it. But if your tires are dry rotted, like this one is dry rotted, it's old tire, it's gotta go. While you're at it, you can check your brakes. And most importantly, check your tires. If you don't have tires, you don't have a car pretty much, okay? Because it runs on tires. Also check the pressure. Inflate the tire pressure, because the pressure will go down in winter. As cold weather hits, it will go down, decrease on the air, okay? In summer, when it heats up, it will increase. The pressure will expand, okay? So it pretty much retracts, expands, retracts, extracts. All right, so check your pressure, check your tire, check your brakes. All that stuff you can do, okay? At your mechanic. If you trust a mechanic, go to him locally and he will take care of you. So there you go. And the next step, tip number, it's very heavy. And I got it right here. This is your tip. Check your battery, guys. Check your battery. Let me put this up here before I break something. All right, let me put it back down. It's too heavy. So tip number 1. Very important. All right, I had somebody come in, but going back to the battery. Battery is very important, all right? So the battery can fail on you any moment, all right? And let's say you go to the supermarket, like I did give example on how this car came in. You go to the supermarket, buy your grocery, you come back out, your car won't start. You go to a coffee store, go get coffee, 2 minutes later, you come back, your car don't start, you're stranded. What do you need now? You need a jumper cable, somebody will help you with the jump. That can take hours. Tow truck is not gonna show up, all right? And towing your car to a mechanic, it's probably cost you more than the battery, all right? Probably more than that, if, depending on the area you're in. And you're gonna need a jumper box like this one. But anyways, replace the battery. Make sure you pay attention to the cold cranking amps on the battery. And if you live in a cold area, you need good high cold cranking amps. Pretty much the car needs good amperage to start up. So on the start, it gives you start the car for like 5 seconds, 10 seconds, 3, 4 seconds. They don't need that long of a time, but good cold cranking amp is good for your car. Doesn't matter for the summer. Summer you get away with it a little bit, but winter you're not gonna get away with it because the battery's weak. It's gonna shut off on you. Not shut off on you, but it's not gonna start back. Also, one more thing I'm gonna mention while we at it. I have something here I'm gonna do on this battery. All right, this is a battery terminal. If your battery terminals look bad like this one, it's all hanging, replace it. $3 a piece. All right. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Now you got 5 tips on the winter car, getting your car ready for the winter. If you have any questions, you can send me a message. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Peace out. Bye-bye. See you on the next one. And don't get stuck in the winter.